Welcome back to Gale stable traverse coordinate calculation. In previous lectures, we have calculated the bearing of the east traverse leg, and finally we calculated traverse of bearing of line A B for the correction. Or as the bearing of AB is given as 141 degree and 45 minute, and from the bearing calculation, that is the bearing of AB is equals to, from the formula, bearing of previous line, that is EA plus angle A plus minus 180 degree, and the bearing of AB is calculated as 141 degree 45 minute, that is exactly the same as given of 141 degree, that is 45 minutes. That is the bearing calculation of each traverse leg is assumed to be corrected. The bearing of the traverse leg is tabulated as shown in this column, that is this is in decimal and this is in degree minute second. Now we will determine the consecutive coordinates of traverse leg. Then the latitude of any line L is equals to L, that is the length of the traverse leg, into cos theta, that is the theta is the bearing of line. Similarly, departure D is calculated as L sin theta, where L is the distance of traverse leg and theta is the bearing of the line. Therefore, for the line traverse leg AB, and the distance is, that is the distance L, is equals to 105.20 centimeter, and the theta, that is the bearing of the line AB, is 141 degree and 45 minute is converted to degree, that is 141.75 degree. Then a consecutive coordinate for line AB is calculated as L cos theta and departure L sin theta, where L equals to 105.207 meter, then theta equals to 141.75 degree, and calculated as consecutive coordinate or departure of line AB is calculated as 65.1328 meter, and latitude is calculated as minus 82.620 meter. Similarly, in this way we can calculate the consecutive coordinate, that is the latitude and departure of respective traverse leg, and it's shown in table. For the corrected latitude, departure or consecutive coordinate, the sum of departure must be 0 and the sum of latitude must be 0. But in this case, the sum of departure is calculated as 0.04943, and latitude is, sum of latitude is calculated as 0.14069. This means that there is a certain error in bearing as well as length, that is a consecutive coordinate. Therefore, we have to calculate a closing error, that is a closing error E equals to root under summation of latitude square plus summation of departure square, where summation of L equal to sum of latitude of the closed traverse, and is from the table the sum of latitude equals to 0.14069. Similarly, summation D equals to sum of the departure of the closed traverse and is calculated as 0.04943. Now we will determine the linear misclouser. Here, error in departure equals to 0.04943 and error in latitude equals to 0.1406, and therefore total linear misclouser E is calculated as from the formula and calculated as 0.1491, and the perimeter of closed traverse P equals to, that is sum of traverse like AB, BC, CD, DE, EA, and is calculated as 561.370. Therefore, relative error of closure equals to 1 by P by E, where P is the perimeter and E is the linear misclosure and is calculated as 1 in 3765.06. And again, is this relative error of closure is permissible or not? We have to check it first. The relative error of closure should be less than 1 in 2000 for major traverse and 1 in 1000 for the minor traverse. In this case, our relative permissible is 1 in 3765, that is less than the less than 1 in 2000. After meeting our precision, the traverse can be balanced by using either Bowditch rule or transit rule according to the precision and accuracy of the instrument used. Now, Bowditch rule is employed when line and angular measurement of traverse are of equal accuracy. Correction in departure delta D equals to summation of departure into L divided by summation L. Similarly, correction in latitude delta L equals to summation latitude into L by summation L, where small l is the length of any leg. Summation of small leg is the total length of traverse. Summation of capital L is total error in latitude. Summation of capital D is equals to total error in departure. Delta L is the correction to the latitude of the given length of traverse. Delta D is the correction to the departure of the leg. Since the bearing of line AB is considered to be corrected, therefore correction for line AB is not done. That's why summation of small s, that is the perimeter, is calculated as the remaining sum of the remaining traverse leg in which we have to correct for the linear adjustment. That is the summation small l equals to BC plus CD plus DE plus EA and is calculated as 456.160 meter. Therefore, correction in departure for BC, that is the delta D, is equals to summation of D into L by L and calculated as 0.0181 meter. That is correction in latitudes equals to and calculated as 0.0517. Since the error is in positive, the correction should be in negative, that is the minus 0.0181 minus 0.0517. Since we can calculate Similarly, we can calculate correction in latitude and departure of remaining legs, and corrected consecutive coordinates can be determined and shown in tabular form as shown in table. Here the correction in latitude and correction in departure for the line AB is not done because the bearing of line AB is assumed to be corrected. That's why we have to correct for the BC, CD, DE and EA. For the correction of BC, we have to correction value minus 0.0181 similar as shown in calculation as in, and for correction in latitude the calculation is as shown in formula and tabulated form. Similarly, for the correction for the line CD in latitude, correction in latitude is calculated as 0.0064. Here 10 is increased. Therefore, the correction for the line CD in a departure equals to minus 0.0064. Similarly, in latitude 0.0182. Similarly, for the correction in latitude and departure for the line DE is calculated as minus 0.0181 and minus 0.0516 for the latitude, and similarly the corrected consecutive coordinates can be calculated from the departure plus correction and latitude plus correction. In this way we can calculate the consecutive coordinate corrected consecutive coordinate of all travels like A, B, B, C, C, D and D, E and E. Therefore, the total sum of the correction must be minus 0.04943 in departure and minus 0.14069 in latitude. Therefore, the total in corrected consecutive coordinate, the sum of the departure must be 0 and the sum of the latitude must be 0 and is calculated as 0 in given table. Now finally, calculation of independent coordinates. If the independent coordinates of A is given as, that is XA, that is the northing, E equals to 628103.00 meter, Y, that is northing, N equals to 0305707.00 meter. Therefore, coordinate of B can be calculated as there, given that A coordinate of A is given and coordinate of B can be calculated from the relation, that is the XB equals to XA plus departure, XA plus departure, that is calculated as 628168.133 meter. Similarly, YB, that is the northing of B, is calculated as YA plus latitude of line AB, that is the latitude of line AB, and is calculated as 6056989.379 meter. Similarly, we can calculate the bearing of, this is the calculation of coordinate of B as shown in table. Similarly, we can calculate the bearing of C. Similarly, we can calculate the coordinate of point C equals to XB plus departure and Y equals to YB equals to latitude, and it's calculated as shown in figure, that is the coordinate of C. Similarly, the coordinate of D can be calculated and as shown in table. Similarly, the coordinate of E can be calculated and is shown in table. And finally, the from the relations we can calculate the coordinate of A as calculated as 628103 and Y equals, that's Y or latitude 305707.2, and these calculated values must be similar or exactly same as the given coordinate A. Here in this case, the calculation of the A coordinate of A is exactly the same as the given coordinate of A. That means that our calculation is correct. And you can download the Gales table Excel sheet and this presentation PDF file in the given download links, and the download links is given in description below. Now if you like this lecture, please like, share and subscribe my channel for more lectures and solution. Thank you.